All right. So the last part is, how do you navigate through this hermit mode intuitively? Okay, so firstly is you gotta watch your energy levels. So when you are around certain people, you notice how your body feels. Perhaps you're clenching your jaw, your muscle gets a little bit tense. You might just, your hands might just go like this. It happens to me sometimes. Or perhaps if you're a dancer, you start to feel resistant towards, a certain place, or you just don't feel like truly showing yourself. And perhaps visual artists, your materials, your color range, your maybe even source of inspiration might even change, right? So it's a time to actually ask yourself, is this expanding your creative spirit, or is this restricting? All right. So next is to feel your emotions, everything, those heavy ones, small ones, no sticky ones. So because emotions are data, and once you ignore them, they become distortion. So the more disconnected you are with your feeling, the more disconnected you are with your art, your creative work. And that is the last thing that you want to do as a creative professionals, right? So you have to include the feeling in it. So thirdly is to alchemize it all. Okay, just like Thanos with his stones, right? So once you feel everything, you can alchemize differently for each emotions. Okay, so if maybe you're not going through those heavy emotions like, let's say, anxiety, or like depressions and all that, it can just be simple, like, stagnation or boredom. You can use those gray areas to also alchemize it into something beautiful, right? Even happiness also, so it doesn't always have to be negative emotions, happy emotions as well. And you will be creating something differently out of all of those emotions. So be in touch, do not suppress the emotions, okay? Because this hermit mode is actually a lab, experimentation lab. It's like you're entering a music studio to produce like a sick ass song, except it's you yourself, without the producer, without the composer, songwriter, or those mixing engineers, or sound engineers, and all of those things. It's only you yourself, so you get to play a part in each of those roles, and you get to experiment, okay? Yeah, so this whole process, it's only you and only you, so you need to know how to alchemize. Fourthly is to zoom out and see the bigger picture, right? Because this whole moment is a checkpoint, it's not a dead end, okay? You don't have to figure it out everything at once. You gotta take one step at a time. And fifth is to romanticize your micro milestones. Every step that you take that is aligned with your truth, you should applaud yourself, as minute as it can be. Okay, for you to even indulge in food that you like, to saying no to specific collaboration or projects, or even connection that once was really draining you. That takes a lot of courage, okay? Anything that you do behind closed doors, you should applaud yourself. Those are all the quiet revolutions. In this time, you will gain a lot of revelations. So even that itself, it's already something you should be proud of yourself. And six is for you to assess your independence versus your codependence. Because creative exchange should feel very nourishing and nurturing, right? And it's not an obligatory. So, do you ask yourself, do you feel lighter or do you feel heavier after, you know, a certain projects? Or are you compromising your vision or values for validation? And this comes a lot when you're dealing with your audience. And are you saying yes because your intuition says so, or is it because of your insecurities? Okay, it takes time, but you just got to be honest and just listen, because it's very important to recognize that your creative kin expands you, not eclipse you. All right. So next is, you gotta let the identity shift happen. You gotta just let it happen. Okay, this is a very sticky, right? But it's breaking you to a whole new version of yourself. Okay, you're rebirthing yourself. So you got to let go of your old self, recognize what pattern that you are meant to be letting go, create a new version that you aspire and you want yourself to embody, what values it comes with that as well, and the type of belief system. You just got to be aware of the truth that you will stand by forever. It's the last one, is to be vulnerable. Okay, the most important thing is to be vulnerable with yourself. Be gentle because this is a new beginning. Okay, you really got to be gentle with yourself because there's no rush, there's no pressure. Sometimes it just takes time, and you may want to really fasten the process because I mean it's not easy, okay, and it's not easy or simple to just be patient or just to be calm to truly listen. Okay, it's hard, it's hard. So that's why I'm here to tell you that you're not alone, and the process is as such. And well, if you want to contact me, I put my email in the description box below, so you can always well, drop a comment, or actually drop the comment in YouTube. Sorry, this is my first video, so yeah, just a little bit nervous. So you gotta speak to yourself in a way where you're speaking to your inner child, right? For me, what I normally do is, because I have a lot of mirrors in my place, I actually speak to myself. So I look directly in the mirror, I look in my eyes, and I just talk to myself, like how I would talk to my therapist, which I actually stopped for like a year, because well, it just ended. Really grateful for her, but yeah. So throughout this like mirror techniques, it really helped build my own confidence and clarity of mind. So that was my way. You can definitely explore that if you want to. So this whole process is a little bit wobbly. You should understand that there's an up and there's a down, and do not beat yourself. Okay, do not beat yourself in this process. Just be very kind to yourself. Okay, in this place and in this very time, I wouldn't say kindness is hard to find, but it's it's something that's very precious, and you should be kind to yourself first. Okay, you need to be kind up here. Okay, this has to be a safe place for you, and especially during this hermit mode. Okay, for you to just really persevere through. Yay, we're finally at the end of the hermit mode video. So thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate your time. And I want to apologize, like this whole video has been really long because this process is long and intense, right? I've been through personally, so I really want to share with you as much as I can. And yeah, so I'm Charles. I'm a transformational coach for creatives. So if you're a dancer, singer, musician, or visual artist who's currently experiencing burnout or finding yourself in a constant loop of creative blocks and navigating through identity shift, so any of those things that is hindering you from creative momentum, my mission is to help you to strengthen your intuition and for you to hone in your vulnerability as a powerful asset for you to move forward with more clarity, confidence, and authenticity. Because this industry is high pressure, it's cold, kind of gatekeeping. So I want to ensure that there is sustenance between yourself and your artistry. So if this resonated with what you are experiencing, I have a toolkit for you, which is called the Break Creative Stagnation Toolkit. So this is the all-rounded kit that helps you to truly identify the resistance at the very root cause and to tackle why has those things been reoccurring. So you will be walking through your values, your fears, your motivation, and your boundaries. Right? Boundaries is there because it's the glue to keep you from, sorry, is the glue to help you maintain your progress. Correct, yeah, to help you maintain, because you can of course already find the solution to your creative blocks and how to move forward with it, but maintaining it is also very crucial, right? So that's where boundaries comes in. And yes, and this toolkit comes with 2 discovery calls with me, so you can talk with me about your struggles that you are currently facing, and we can map out a solution and action plan that's suitable based on your current situation. And yeah, it's very personalized to you. So yeah, so make sure that you make full use of this toolkit. If you're ready to dive in deeper and if you want full support and guidance, I'll recommend you to join my 30-day Strengthening Intuition workshop. It's a hands on, so it's online. It's a hands on immersive session where it's an extension of the toolkit that I mentioned before, where we will be unraveling your resistance together, strengthening your artistic identity, and assessing how your intuition plays a role in your decision making. So, this is for you if you not only want to unravel yourself from the repetitive creative blocks, but also to strengthen your personal brand, how you show up, the values that you stand for. And if you're currently in this hermit mode phase, and if you're feeling the weight and pressure of it all, but you are very self driven, you have your goals in check, you know your end in mind, and you don't want to give away your time, energy, and power to the resistance, then this workshop is definitely for you. And then we can shift this whole thing together, right? All of the details are in the description box below. So I have links for the toolkit and for the workshop. My email is there as well. If you have any questions that you want to ask me to just clarify on certain things, I'm okay with that. Or you can comment down below. So yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate your time. So I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.